Welcome to Kaumudy Global and happy Diwali, everyone. We know that nowadays many entrepreneurs are into the business of producing web series or adult movies to be mostly streamed through OTT platforms or YouTube channels. This brings them money or fame or both. Many wannabe or budding actors and actresses are lured into this circle of such small-time filmmakers. And it is a fact that many women and sometimes even men fall prey to fraudsters in this field. And they are easily duped into acting in adult or porn movies. As they come to realize the deceit in the offer made to them, they would have fallen into the inescapable trap. Here is a startling story of a young woman from Malappuram. She has accused a lady director of forcing her to act in a porn video after offering the false promise of providing her a lead role in a TV serial. Following the incident, she was ousted from home and she, along with her 2-year-old child, had to sleep on railway platforms for weeks. This was revealed by her in her complaint filed to the cyber cell. This is what she said in the complaint. The film director, an Ernakulam native, first contacted me offering me the heroine's role in a TV serial. I then reached the shooting location at Thiruvananthapuram. It was only after the first day's shoot I realized that it was not for any TV serial but for a web series. By then, I had signed an agreement given to me in the name of a film. I was not literate enough to understand the terms of the pact. The Ernakulam native who brought me to the shooting location had read the whole agreement and assured me there was nothing in it to be worried about. When I came to know that I had to act in a porn film, I refused to oblige her. She then threatened me saying I need to pay her rupees 7.5 lakh as compensation if I withdrew from the movie. She tried to convince me, saying she too was a woman and that they won't show my face and hide my private parts in the scenes, the Malappuram native alleged. She assured me she won't cheat me and that no one could see my nudity. I believed her and acted. She gave me rupees 20,000 each in the first 2 days. When I refused to act on the third day, she offered rupees 1 lakh. They continued to threaten me when I made it clear that I won't further act in the film even if I was given rupees 1 crore, the victim said. With a shudder, the woman realized that she was cheated when the movie was released. When she told the director that she would lodge a complaint with the police, the answer she got was that that director was on good terms with certain police officers, ministers and MLAs. But the victim actress approached the Thiruvananthapuram cyber cell. The cops summoned everyone and questioned them. The woman further says this: when I followed up with them, they said they can't file a case. The officer who watched my video in my presence deserves no respect at all. I called them the next day and they asked me to approach the Nemam police. It was only after the police there refused to file a case against the director that I went to the cyber cell. They received my complaint initially. The director's lawyer came to the station then. Going by their interaction, I realized they were friends. That's why they refused to lodge a case, she said. Earlier for shooting, I was asked beforehand not to take my husband along, so I went alone. But there I could see many serial actresses accompanied by their mothers and sisters. When I asked about it, she replied that I was the heroine and hence I shouldn't bring anyone along. I was comfortable and happy on the first day of the shoot. There was nothing suspicious. They made me sign the film agreement. Then they convinced me the same was to ensure that I won't take up other shooting assignments during the project. Since I didn't go to school, I don't know how to write and read. All I can do is scribble down my name and sign. I used to even write my address by copying it from my ID card. I signed underneath. My lawyer, after going through the paper, told me I was cheated. Their behavior towards me changed completely during the second day of the shoot. When I refused to act further, one producer advised me, anyway, you have done this much. Now what you can do is to ask for a higher payment. Nobody will act in such roles for rupees 20,000. You should get rupees 1 lakh. Then I understood that they all knew I was being deceived. they deliberately tried to trap me into acting in the porn film. The woman's life turned upside down when the film was released. Her angry husband and his relatives asked her to go and die and ousted her from the house. Her parents had also died and she had nowhere to go. The situation was such that my husband couldn't even go to his native place. We wandered about, unable to find a house for rent. If we spent a night at Tambanu railway station, we slept at some other station the next day. Often the cops would come and ask when my train was coming, so we can't spend more than one day at a station. Some of my friends will send me rupees 200 or rupees 300, using which we sustain our lives. Though my husband has a poultry shop back home, the situation is such that he couldn't go there, she narrated. The victim woman now wants to stop the screening of the film immediately. She is planning to lodge a complaint with the Chief Minister and move High Court. The woman says she may even think of ending her life if her grievance is not addressed. This is just a single case. Many women and even men going to act in films have gone through such situations. So the only advice we can give to aspiring stars is to get legal advice before they enter into any deal with filmmakers. I am KC Ashok signing off. Please do subscribe to our channel for more news stories and news updates.